Alrighty, welcome to Trans Talk with Kai, where I interview other trans people about their experiences and their pros and cons, trials and tribulation to their transition. I hope this will be a good learning experience, and even if you don't learn, I hope you just enjoy. So come catch a vibe, and yeah, let's get it. As I stated in the previous video or the first video, the first couple of posts are going to be kind of off because I attempted to do interviews through video calls, but the audio didn't record, so I just sent the questions and had them record their responses. First set of questions are, how and when did you know you were trans? And for me, I guess technically I knew when I was little because I was always more like my uncle and my boy cousins than any of the females I was around. Like, I felt like a pretty boy, but like I was a boy, and I just didn't really know what that was. So, yeah. And choosing my pronouns and name, I have a whole bunch of stage names because I just have many characters. I am a character in of itself. So that just kind of, but Kai is the one that stuck for some reason. So we went with it. And my pronouns, I always preferred male pronouns or more masculine descriptions than feminine. So that wasn't too much of a transition until, except for a few people, I guess, who were like bent on like, nah, that don't make sense. And so yeah. As far as my actual coming out story, I came out about a year or so ago now, and it really that was my third time coming out. I came out as bisexual, but started living as lesbian. Then I came out again as bisexual and was actually kind of, I guess, bisexual. And then I came out as trans. So I think by that point, people were just kind of like, okay, this is just you being you. And it just is like, I just like what I like on the day that I like it. I am who I am all the time. It's not a surprise. It's not a shock. It's just, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't to people, As far as my personality then versus now, I think I'm pretty much still the same, except for I respond different emotionally. Like before, I was a bit more, I don't want to say sensitive, but I had more feelings and more sympathy and stuff like that. Now, I'm more, okay, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, you can't really emotionally manipulate me now because I have more logic than emotion, if that makes sense. And I'm just very nonchalant in general towards mostly everything at this point. Which is, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, although some people would say it is. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I don't feel like it makes me a bad person. Biggest changes post HRT. My biggest changes was hot, hungry, horny, for sure. For sure. That appetite. That mug was mean. That hoe came in with a vengeance. Like, what the I'm not gonna say bad words. Okay. Did HRT affect your sexuality or sexual orientation, whichever way you like to say it? I don't feel like it did because I was already pansexual. I came out as bi, but I feel like I'm more pan because I don't too much care for anatomy. It's more so you being you. If we cool. I like sexy people with sexy spirits, basically. So that's really no different. Although I can't say I'm more comfortable in being attracted to men and interacting with men now that I'm on hormones than I was before. And overall, are you happy now that you made the leap? Yes, I am so happy. I love my life. I love me. I love my little peach fuzz. I love the muscles. The hot flashes I could do without, but sometimes, hell, it's wintertime right now. I love that too. So I don't know. It's the first time in a long time I'm happy just for the sake of being happy instead of trying to be happy because it's something you're supposed to feel. I actually feel it and I understand the feeling now. So I love that for me. And yeah, until the next chat.